Hey guys, welcome to an educational webinar brought to you by Run It Up Crypto. This will be the first of many educational webinars that I'll be bringing to the community. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my experience in the crypto space, why I've created this channel. We're also going to go through how to create a take profit strategy, do a bit of market analysis and update. We're going to learn how to determine a token's market cap, and then we're going to take a look at some tokens. So I got into crypto in early 2021, right before the bull run. I threw in a bunch of money, watched it start to go up, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. And I had no plan about taking profits or anything like that. I was listening to all these gurus, these fake trading gurus that were saying, Bitcoin's going to 100,000, blah, 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 blah. Just like, hold on, hodl. And I was in that same mindset. So, I put in about 10 grand, watched it go to 30, stupidly diversified into some crazy other tokens. And that actually, in total was up to about 40 grand. And I was just holding, had no exit strategy whatsoever, and was extremely greedy. And then the day came that the crash happened, and things started going down very quickly. And I was basically left holding the bag, and my 10,000 eventually just turned into 3,000 because I didn't take any profits. So that was the biggest mistake that I want to help everyone avoid, especially people who are new to crypto. It's very easy to just watch your bag go up and up and up and just be greedy and not take profits. So I want to show you how to create a proper strategy on taking profits. I also want to create a community of like-minded investors, traders, whether you're a long-term trader or you want to do leverage trading. I'm going to be teaching you how to do both properly. Like I said, there's a lot of these you're going to see a lot of these fake trading gurus that say, flip your account in 2 days or use this special technical indicator that has 100% win rate, when in actual fact, I have gone through all that. I've gone with the fake gurus, spent money on stupid courses that were unnecessary, even bought an indicator that was useless, and it was expensive. So you're going to get a lot of fake marketing gurus in this space, and that is not what we're bringing here at Run It Up Crypto. I want to teach you how to learn for yourself the fundamentals of crypto, how to dissect economic events and how that affects the cryptos that you hold and just the market in general. And I will be also teaching technicals as well and how they play out in the crypto space. So what we need to do is, if you're new to crypto and you don't have a take profit strategy, I'll show you how we are going to do that. So let's just take an example. We're going to look at Render because I'm obsessed with Render. I really like Render. So these are candlestick. This is a candlestick chart. We see we're on the 1 hour, so each one of these candles is 1 hour. But we're going to be looking at the daily chart. So I'll give you an example of my take profit strategy for Render. So I bought in around 450, and I just started kind of buying up to about here, and I stopped buying about $7. So let's just say our where's that little guy there? Let's just say our original buy was about here. And through I've been looking into this token and its potential, and it has a lot of potential. So a lot of people are saying that it could go to 40, 50 plus dollars, and I think that's totally doable in this bull cycle. It might take, we really don't know how long this bull cycle is going to be. It might be hyper accelerated. So that's why we just have to keep an eye on the charts day by day. But say we're going to go up to $40. From here, that's 250% increase. And in the crypto space, that's honestly not that much. So, but this token already has a high market cap, so the potential isn't as big as some of the 1,000% tokens. But it's a lot safer because it has a lot of fundamentals behind it, a great team, and they've already put in the work for a couple of years. So, say my profit taking strategy is this. Once we hit about $30, and it's all kind of looking at how the market's going, I'm going to start laddering out my positions. So say I have my total bag is, $30,000 at this point. My goal is to take out maybe 30 to 50% right around here. And then once it hits, not once, but if it hits, once it hits 40 grand, then I'm going to be taking out another 50%, just because that's pretty high, maybe even 60 or 70%, just because we've reached our kind of top target here. And then we're going to leave a little bit in, because just in case there's that crazy euphoria altcoin season, that price just goes to the moon and then you still get a little bit of profits. But we're going to be just slightly conservative on our price points. You can never time the top, but what you can guarantee is taking profits. Like, you never go broke from taking profits. And because, price could just go above 40, and then boom, something happens, a big crash happens, and you got nothing, or you got your break even. Whereas, okay, sweet, I could have had, 18 grand or whatever I would choose to take out. So you have to have a take profit strategy for all the tokens you buy in on. Another example for me, don't mind all these lines. This is Solana. I'm super bullish on Solana. So we're going to get rid of those. Potentially Solana could hit $500 this cycle, and I totally believe that, because it's just such a great token. It has a lot going for it. It's very popular this cycle. It's like the Ethereum of this cycle from last cycle. So say we're our top target is $500. I'm going to start laddering out positions around 350 to 400, because that's probably when we're going to start seeing some little bit of local tops here. We'll see how much I choose to take out, 30%, 50%. It all kind of depends on where we are in the cycle, where we are in the market. What are the markets looking like? Are we looking like the market's at a top? Is grandma asking you, oh, I want to buy some Bitcoin? Or is it all over the news? There are signs of the tops. So, you got to start laddering out your position before your final expected price. So that's kind of just a general rundown of a take profit strategy. Now, what you want to do is create a document with all your tokens on it, the price you bought in at, and what price points you will start laddering out, and how much you're going to do that. It could change a little bit depending on market conditions, but you have to have something in place for that, or you're just going to watch it go to the moon and then come back to ground again, and you're going to be screwed and have no profits. So we're just going to do a quick market analysis and update and explain why this cycle is going to be a bit different from others, at least I believe. So the United States finally approved Bitcoin ETF, which is an absolute game changer. So an ETF is an exchange traded fund. So people who didn't want to get into Bitcoin because they thought it's risky, it's scary, it's used for crime and everything, having this ETF approved, it kind of normalizes it and makes it more safe. So you can just go to your investment manager and say, hey, I want to buy this Bitcoin ETF, and they can get Bitcoin exposure without having to create, their own Binance account or Coinbase account, because for a lot of people that's difficult, or they just don't want to deal with that, or having the ETF approved just proves to them that, okay, this is a safe asset to invest in. So I'm going to talk about BlackRock a lot. They are the biggest investment company in the States, and they're taking in the most money for the Bitcoin ETF so far. If we look here, this move, had this crash here. Just in this day, in the last day, they have bought up, just BlackRock alone, they have bought up over $700 million in ETFs. So that move there, that's like a $700 million move from there to there. Absolutely nuts. So ever since this ETF got approved in January, we're going to go to the 4 hour here. Like, look at this. It's been just insane. So we got approved in January, right here. There was a bit of a sell-off, kind of buy the rumor, sell the news. Bit of a jump. No, I think this is it right here. Boom. And then we had a little bit of correction. And then from that little correction there, we've gone up 75%, which is crazy. So with this mass adoption, it's basically like there's maximum bidding going on for Bitcoin, and that's why we're going to see the price just skyrocket. I'm probably like looking at around 100,000 in the next 6 months. At least that's what I'm thinking, and then 150,000 to $200,000 Bitcoin by the end of the cycle. Some people are calling for even higher. I'll be in the more conservative range of 150 to 200. So 2 other reasons why this cycle is going to be extremely bullish is because interest rates are eventually going to get cut. I see them starting to cut interest rates, anywhere from 4 to 6 months or so. And the market loves to front run any type of interest rate cut. So when interest rates are lower, that means that the big market makers, investors, they can borrow more money with less interest. So they can, look at, okay, I'm going to borrow, $100,000 at 5% interest, and I can still make, 10, 20, 30% if I put it into crypto or the stock market, or any type of risk on asset. So the market makers, investors are extremely greedy, and they love to front run these type of events like interest rate cuts. So the second you see interest rates starting to go down, then you're going to see the market start to pump. There's also lots of talks of banking crises, or just the U.S., their debt has just gotten so big that eventually they're going to have to print money again. And with all that stimulus, everyone puts that into the stock market. And things like the market is just going to run up from there. So combine lower interest rates with stimulus, quantitative easing is what we call that, then you're going to see the market just fly. And one more thing that's extremely bullish for Bitcoin is the halving event that's happening in April, probably around April 20th. So the halving it's a protocol built into Bitcoin's system, like its mining system, that every 4 years the rewards that miners get, aka the amount of Bitcoin that's put out into the market, gets cut in half. So say they make 20 Bitcoin a month from mining it. After this halving event, they're only going to be given 10 Bitcoin per month to release out of the market or to hold on to, but that supply is cut in half. So that, combine that with the huge demand in the ETFs, this is why you're seeing such a surge in Bitcoin's price, and people are front running the halving event as well. So you're going to see a big run up into the halving event. You might see a sell off, but I can see just a big continuation after if we do get a sell off. So that's why this cycle is extremely bullish. There's going to be an Ethereum ETF that will hopefully get approved in May. And so we're definitely going to be seeing Ethereum just keep rocketing up, just like with Bitcoin. Ethereum's at its yearly highs. We haven't seen these highs since 2021. So we definitely know we're in a bull run. Now is the time to get in and make money. And so a lot of people are calling for, like, there's different ranges, but I think we could go to $10,000 Ethereum, just like as we saw with the Bitcoin ETF. That went up 70% so far since approved. So 70% jump would be 75% jump would be up to 6,800, and that would just be, the start of it. So I'm expecting about 10 grand, which is only 160% up, which is totally doable for Ethereum. So if you are in Ethereum, then your Bitcoin, you want to start making a take profit strategy for those. We're going to be looking at how to determine a token's market cap. So we're going to go to Coin Market Cap. So first we want to determine how is market cap calculated. So market cap is calculated by multiplying the number of coins in circulation by the current market price of a single coin. So when you're looking at actual price of the token, that does not really matter. It's the market cap that you want to look at. So market cap right here. Bitcoin's market cap is $1.342 trillion. So that, and when we're on coin market cap, it goes from highest market cap to lowest market cap. So we see that Dogecoin is $25 million market cap. So Dogecoin's been around for a while now. It's the number one meme coin. That's why its market cap is so high. Whereas if you look at these newer meme coins that they can, have such low market cap of, like $500,000 or $1 million, or if it's a solid newer meme token, it's going to go up to maybe 5 million so you have to look at your expectations. So say you're looking at Solana and you want Solana to go to $1,000. From bouncing from 150 to 1,000 would be a huge jump in market cap. And not saying that it's not doable, because look at Ethereum's at 467 billion. But you would just have to, that might take a while. And that's pricing a little bit high. It's a little bit of moon boy syndrome right there. So if you are looking for a token that you want bigger gains on, so with Ethereum, this cycle you're only probably going to see a 3x on that. Whereas if we go down the line and look at a solid token with a lower market cap, these are about 1 billion. So let's say 1 billion, roughly 1 billion. Jasmy token has actually been doing really well. I actually don't know what they do, what the Jasmy token is all about, but there's way more price potential for it to jump up to, 20 million or so, or 5 million or so. So that's what you got to look at when you're looking at your tokens. The price doesn't matter. You have to look at market cap. So let's just finish off this webinar by going through a couple of the tokens that I am in and looking at some expected price points. So my biggest bag is Hedera HBAR. I honestly have been holding it since the last cycle, and they're a really solid project. They have so many big corporations on their governing council, so they're kind of like a centralized token, and a lot of people don't like that. To be honest, I wish I had thrown more money like at different lower cap tokens. This is a very high market cap token, but it's very stable, it's very steady, and as we can see, it is actually making some moves. So since February, early Feb, it's gone up almost 100%, which is solid, and it does show that okay, so finally some moves are happening, because it was doing nothing for a long time, like most tokens. But it is a very safe play, and some people are calling for up to $1 HBAR. I don't know. I don't see that happening this cycle. So my price target for Hedera HBAR is 50 cents. I'm going to start laddering out probably around 40 cents, and then maybe just take 90% of my position around 50 cents. And I'll be happy with that, because I've been holding this token for a long time. It's definitely a good safe buy. It does have a lot of potential. It might be more of a slow burn though, but that's definitely a good token to get into. And then we're going to look at my favorite so far, or this cycle. We're going to look at Render. It is just motoring to all-time highs day after day. And its market cap is only about, it's not too high, and it has so much potential. They are probably going to create actual partnerships with NVIDIA. They're an AI token, so they're basically like a decentralized AI token that lends out its GPUs, and there's a huge GPU shortage. And so they are going to be really big this cycle. And the market cap right now is 4.4 billion. So I can see them going up to, 20 plus billion for sure this cycle. And so, yeah, like I said, I'm going to be laddering out, probably starting around $30. Take most of my profits, 40, and then take it from there. Render, always a good buy. Now, obviously, you don't want to buy it right. I mean, it's so hard to say because it keeps making all-time highs. So, if you see it go up, you're like, oh, I can't buy it. It's at the top. You get these quick little pullbacks, and then all-time high. Quick pullback, all-time high. So it is a tough buy. So right now, because if you buy, it could come all the way back down to here, and just as a correction, and you're going to be pissed. But in the long run, you're going to be up, no matter when you buy into Render. So that's another good safe play. I'm also in Near Protocol. They're kind of in the AI space. They have to do with storage and data. They're at a little bit lower of a market cap. They're about 2.5 billion, and they are suspected to do quite well this cycle. So that's a good bet as well. What else do we have? Immutable X. That's a gaming token. They are also at around $2.5 billion market cap, I believe. And gaming is supposed to be pretty huge, a really big narrative this cycle. So that's definitely a good one to get into. And a lower market cap token that I really like, it has to do with privacy payments on the Ethereum network. And they're really said to do really well this cycle. Their market cap's really low for what they are and what they're doing. Let's take a look here. So yeah, their market cap is only 370 million, and I suspect that I've heard a lot of people say that Coti can go up to, $1 plus. I'll probably start laddering out around 80 cents. I might just take, a decent amount of profits at 80 cents and then just let it ride, because some people are calling for, $5 Coti, which, in these bull cycles, the craziest things will happen. You will be stunned at watching your portfolio just go up and up and up, and you're going to be euphoric. But you have to be smarter than the herd, and you need to take a take profit strategy. You can't just try and catch the top. You got to be stoked with your profits and then just do it again. So those are some of the tokens I'm holding. Oh yeah, and then also we got to look at my favorite meme token, because I got in pretty early. I got in around, God, where are we? Holy crap, Miro is just flying. I got in around 15 cents. So I've been taking profits along the way. I pulled profits at like 15 cents and then around 18 cents. And then I left a moon bag, didn't take any out when it hit 26 cents, because I saw what they were doing. They're such a strong meme token. They're one of the first dog tokens on the Solana blockchain, and Solana meme tokens are going to be huge this cycle. And so now we had a big correction there, and now a massive pump up. We're sitting at a $380 million market cap. So we have the potential to make it to $1 billion market cap, which is $1. To be honest, I think it could go up to $2, $2 billion market cap. Meme tokens, like I said, are going to be huge this cycle because they're just easy for people to understand. They're fun. So I'm probably going to be holding my Miro till $2, just going for it, because I've already made a lot of profits off of it. Honestly, right now is a good time to buy in. We're on a bit of a dip. I think anything, under 45 cents be great buy. And even if it goes up, you're still going to be making money in the long run, most likely. That's not financial advice, just my opinion. But Miro, out of all the meme tokens, I really, really like Miro. So those are the tokens that I'm in, and I hope this stream has been helpful. Like I said, it'll be one of many, and feel free to leave any comments, feedbacks, or any questions, anything you want me to cover in the next videos, in the Discord community channel. So thanks for watching.